These are shortcuts for writing, editing, and debugging Excel formulas fast. And they work in nearly every version of Excel. And let's get started right now. Start typing your formula, and Excel populates a list of options down here. When you see those options, you can just select the desired formula with the down arrow, and upon selection, press Tab to auto-complete the formula with an open parenthesis. Jump down to the sum range using Control and down arrow, and select the sum range using Control-Shift down arrow. Jump to the next input using Control and arrow key, and highlight it with Control-Shift down arrow as well. And I'll highlight criteria 1 using just the arrow key. And when I'm done, I'm just going to press Enter. Jumping over to this longer formula here, let's walk through shortcut keys for editing formulas. Control-Shift-U expands and collapses the formula bar. Press F2 to activate the cell's edit mode. Control left arrow moves your cursor one character at a time. Home takes your cursor to the beginning of the formula. End takes your cursor to the end of the formula. So if you want to update a range for a formula, Control arrow key to that range, and you can update the referenced range simply by deleting and re-entering numbers or letters. You can also highlight the range with Control, Shift, and arrow key. Press F4 once to apply an absolute reference that will not change when the formula is moved. F4 again applies a mixed reference with rows locked into place. F4 once more applies a mixed reference with columns locked into place. Press Enter to apply your changes. If you made changes you don't like, escape exits edit mode without entering any of your changes. And you can enter line breaks in your formula to keep things cleaner using Alt-Enter. Control-D drags the formula from above down. Control-R drags the formula from the left to the right. Control-Apostrophe copies down the exact formula from the above cell without changing any of the ranges. Control-Shift-Apostrophe copies only the value from the formula above. Let's walk through shortcut keys for debugging formulas. Control open bracket selects direct precedence to that cell. Doing so on this SUMIFS formula selects the criteria and sum range referred to by the formula. Control closed bracket traces the dependent cells to that value. Control closed bracket on the hard-coded 1000 value shows the cells that are dependent on this input. In the cell's edit mode, F9 calculates the value for a part of the formula. Control backtick shows all the formulas in your worksheet. This remaining column has some SUMIFS, some division formulas, and some hard-coded numbers. Highlight a range of cells and press Control-Shift / to identify cells that are different than the active cell. And if you liked this video, check out my complete guide to Excel shortcuts, and I will see you next time.